single time I've run into you, I'm like, is that what we were supposed to look like? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I've had hair and makeup.
I'm
so.
like, I have too.
You look great, by the way. You look great.
I think I look great
color.
too. You do look like a goddess, though. I think the last time we ran into each other was actually on the show, on Top Chef, right?
Yes, and can I say, I haven't been able to thank you enough. When Kelly came on my show, on Top Chef, my daughter was much younger. She was about 10.
And with us,
literally followed Kelly. She followed you around the whole day.
I didn't see it that way.
Yes,
we were
but
hanging.
you were so gracious, even into the bathroom.
Okay.
She followed her.
No.
And also, you have to understand, for years, she had a giant poster that finally ripped because of the times that she was touching it over her bureau. And so I stare at your face every time I go into a room.
Yeah.
Thank you, but thank you for being so gracious because it was 12
great.
hours.
It was great. I thought it was just a hang. I did not see it that way at all. What is she doing right now? She's doing music,
still,
right?
Yeah, she still sings. She's still songwriting. She goes to Performing Arts High School now. She auditioned and got in.
So great.
That's what she looks like now. Look how older she is.
Oh my God, your DNA is just incredible. All right, well, you've said that making music, actually, speaking of music, it's similar to cooking. How so? Because I'm good at one and bad at the other.
I'm good at the other and bad at one.
Okay.
So between the two of us, we can sing and cook.
Yes.
I mean, you're a very great singer. So
I'm a very bad cook.
I think that, you know, making music is a very creative pursuit. And when I think of a melody, I think of different notes, right? So maybe you hear percussion or maybe you hear the horns, but there are all these other things that you may not pick up right away, but are there to balance and make that sound more round and more full.
Musical ingredients.
Yes,
I like that.
And that's how flavors are, because you're hitting all parts of the palate, the sweet, the salty, the savory, the umami.
It's the chemistry of it, though, that I think is hard for me. I'm just like, I never know what to pull out. It's the chemistry of it that I'm just stuck
Well, I cannot sing on pitch, so you can't have everything.
Yeah, no.
You know, you can't be good at everything, Kelly.
I just want to be quasi-good, just for my children.
Teach you how to cook.
I think that's the thing. It's not even about me. I think when you have kids, you feel like a responsibility to like, oh man, I wish I'd have had this when I was here. My mother doesn't cook either, so like, it just, you know, my sister does. Anyway.
Is there somebody in the family
she
who
cooks really well.
Do you wash dishes well?
I am so good at cleaning. I love cleaning. I love doing dishes. I love doing the whole. Yes, it's like
that's great.
Because it's therapeutic. You don't have to talk. You don't have to think. You're just like doing.
It is very meditative.
No,
I like washing rice.
Yeah. What?
Washing rice. You know, you're supposed to wash your rice.
Totally.
It makes it less sticky because you're washing out the excess starch, and also
like
I grew up
Dawn,
watching.
or like what are you washing it with?
No. Just rinse it. Just rinse it or soak it in tepid water, and then for 20 minutes.
Soak it. Okay.
Yeah, you can
when you say
soak
wash, I'm Amelia Bedelia. Okay. Like, I don't know if you remember that.
Yes, I do.
I'm putting the calendar dates in the. It's very literal
just
in my brain.
Rinse it with water. Just plain water a couple of times.
I'm always just
so the water
rice.
runs clear.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Okay, I can do it. I was being funny before, but like, well, I did actually think you meant wash. So wait, let's talk about your new show. So your new show is America's Culinary Cup.
Yes.
You created this, right?
Yes, I did. It's a very, very big show. We're giving away $1 million.
Wow.
All of the chefs that have been competing on it are either Bocuse d'Or medalists or Michelin-starred chefs or James Beard Award winners. And it's been really, really fun. You know, every day that I'm on set, we get to eat this incredible food. And this one doesn't have a format. It doesn't. Every episode is different. So if you haven't watched it, it's based on the 10 culinary commandments or principles of fine dining. So like next week, for example, we're doing world cuisine. We want to test these chefs to make sure they're well-rounded, excellent chefs in all types of cooking in all aspects of the field. So, you know, it's world cuisine. We test them on different cuisines by making them cook noodles, rice dishes, and dumplings, because every cuisine has a version of those three things.
Yeah.
And I got to have a little Alex Trebek moment by testing their knowledge. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
You grew up here in New York, right?
Yes, I did.
So what's like a favorite restaurant here or place to go?
Well, when I'm cooking at home, I love to go shopping to different ethnic markets. There's a great ethnic market called Kalustian's. I've been going there since I was 4 years old. It's called Foods of the World, Kalustian's Foods of the World.
Yeah.
It's on Lexington Avenue. and they have all these spices
Oh,
and
see,
hot
this would
sauces.
overwhelm me a bit. Like, I don't know what to do in this aisle.
But there's so many things you can discover there. It makes you want to cook. Like, it
Okay.
inspires you to cook. But I love all kinds of restaurants. You know, I will eat a dirty hot dog from a New York street vendor. I will.
Yeah.
There's nothing I won't eat at least once.
Yeah.
You know, so I love high, I love low, I love La Mercerie, Indochine, Balthazar. These are all restaurants downtown.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm really happy I get to live in a city that has so many types of foods.
Me too. I love that I have kids here because I'm not a chef, but I can Postmates like the best of them, or go to a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So we do go out to restaurants, and it's such a diverse city.
Yeah.
So many different culinary experiences.
To me, it is the epicenter, the culinary epicenter of the world, because there's no food that you can't get here.
Yeah. So what do you enjoy doing that doesn't involve food? Like, what's something you love to just chill, or are you a spa girl? I'm a spa girl.
Well, I do love a good massage and a good facial. I go to Christine Chin every 6 weeks. I've been doing that for 25 years downtown.
I'm bad at facials, but I love a massage.
A massage, I love a massage, but also I box. So I have been boxing on and off for over 20 years.
Okay, Rocky.
Well, there I'm jumping rope in those terrible pants. Those are so unflattering.
Oh my God. You look like that when you work out? Shut up.
Well, I eat so much at work, so I need to, you know, do a lot of exercise to balance it out. There's no other way.
Good for you.
And also boxing made me feel
Boxing does feel
grounded in my body. I was always picked on in school, and so it made me feel a lot more confident. And as much as it gave me physically, it gave me way more mentally and emotionally. When someone is hitting you, even if it's just with a pad, you know, they're not really boxing with me.
Yeah.
You have to pay attention. You can't, you know, your mind can't wander, so it builds your focus.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't even spar. Once in a while, if I get going, they find me a teenage boy to, you know, spar with for a couple of rounds, because honestly, I'm like, not the face, not the face.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I remember I had a trainer on the road, and it was amazing. We did kickboxing, and I would get tired because it was like from the night before. I'd stay up after doing a show, and I'd just be tired and whiny. And oh man, every time Adam would just knock me right in the face. He'd be like, "You're not paying attention." I'm like, "Bitch, what?"
I was like,
totally. Yes. But it's so fun. I did like it. Yeah.
I never regret going boxing. I regret not going boxing if I'm lazy sometimes and it's cold. I'm like, oh, I don't want to go. But it feels really good. And it's really good, again, to build your focus and to build your self-confidence and feel really grounded.
Yeah, just stay healthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emotionally, mentally, of course.
Yeah.
You're involved in a number of philanthropic efforts. One is education with the Shanti Bhavan School.
Yes,
in India?
Shanti Bhavan is a wonderful school. They're actually building a second school. I think they're almost done with it now. It's a small school in India. It was founded by a man named Dr. George, who actually lived and worked here in America in Chicago and then retired and went back to India. It's non-denominational, but they take children, one per family from slums in India, and they give them everything, including housing. So it's a boarding school from pre-K all the way to helping them get into college. And there's a documentary about it on Netflix, and they get not only an education, they get piano lessons, soccer practice, psychological counseling, because a lot of them are coming from abused homes. They get everything they need, and in the course of their life, to pay back what Shanti Bhavan has given them, they need to help 100 people across their life. And I think it's a wonderful way to build a sense of community and responsibility for your fellow human being from an early age. It's a beautiful school. I've been working with them for over 15 years, and I get the most moving letters. And I've met the students, I've visited the school. It's been the joy of my life to work with them.
What an incredible thing, too, to not only change one person's life, but their family. Like, for them to go off and be successful, help their family. That's the domino effect from that.
So uplifting. And, now the school has been around long enough that I've seen some of these graduates. I've had them in my home. They've hung out with my daughter. They've gotten into really great universities. They've, worked on everything, like at Goldman Sachs, or one of them produced, published her own memoir. And so they're really interesting kids.
Oh, that's beautiful. Before we go, you have a new book, right? Tell us about it.
Yes, I have a new book. It's called Padma's All-American, and it's based on the last 7 years of my life traveling with both Taste the Nation and Top Chef. And it's all immigrant and indigenous recipes. And I'm really proud of this book. It's, again, 7 years in the making. There's also a lot of essays in it. And, you know, just explaining like who the people are that I met. There's profiles in every chapter of people I met along the way and recipes from all different communities. When you go road by road, city by city in this country, you really understand how not only regional American food is, but how wonderful and how diverse this country is and how that's a great thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not something to be fearing or
It should be
thwart.
inspiring.
Yes, it's actually what makes our country so interesting. And so I wanted to show that through food.
Yeah. All right, we need another short break. You can catch America's Culinary Cup Wednesdays on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. And Padma's All-American Tales, Travels, and Recipes from Taste the Nation and Beyond, a cookbook, is out now wherever books are sold.